Welcome back to my channel. Electric vehicles are evolving at a rapid pace, and the BYD CLE7 arrives with big ambitions to combine sleek design, high-tech features and serious performance in the mid-size SUV segment. Whether you're drawn to the quick acceleration, the premium interior, or the tech-laden cockpit, the CLE7 is positioning itself as a strong challenger to luxury and mainstream rivals alike. In this feature, we'll dive into the three key pillars of the CLE7's design presence, powertrain driving experience, interior technology, plus the practical aspects and what you should weigh before buying, especially if you're in markets like Pakistan or other emerging territories. If you're planning a YouTube video, make sure you capture the bold front fascia, the rotating infotainment screen, and if available a 0 to 100 km/h launch clip. Let's go. Design. Exterior presence. From the outside, the CLE7 makes a strong first impression. Its sculpted bodywork, the Ocean X design language and fastback style roofline all combine to give it a dynamic, modern look. The front bears a distinct X motif, and the rear tail lamps adopt water-drop styling, reinforcing the oceanic theme. In terms of dimensions, one example lists the length at 4,830 mm, width at 1,925 mm and height at 1,620 mm, with a wheelbase of 2,930 mm. The wide stance and 20-inch alloy wheel options, in many markets, amplify its road presence. Other exterior details worth capturing: LED lighting throughout, front, rear, and flush door handles, depending on spec. A panoramic glass roof or wide sunroof and higher trims. The fastback roofline gives a sporty silhouette, but as with many such designs, it may sacrifice a little headroom or rear visibility compared to boxier SUV rivals. For your YouTube filming, start with a walk-around shot in good light. Emphasize the grille, or lack of large intake, sensitive, the wheel design, the body lines from front to rear, and then show the roofline and rear. Use slow panning shots to highlight how the sculpting plays off light. In short, the CLE7 doesn't try to blend in, it's designed to stand out. Powertrain driving experience. The CLE7 is built as a fully electric SUV, unlike some plug-in or hybrid variants, which means you're getting the benefits of zero-emissions driving plus EV performance. In many markets, the CLE7 uses the advanced BYD Blade battery technology, enhancing safety, durability and energy density. For example, one rear-wheel drive variant is listed with a motor output of 230 kilowatts, a 308 horsepower, and torque of 380 Nm, achieving 0 to 100 km/h in 6.7 seconds. Meanwhile, a performance variant claims up to 390 kilowatts of power and 690 Nm torque, with 0 to 100 km/h in 4.5 seconds in some tests. Range estimates are also strong. One listing shows up to 567 km (neg) for the base EV version. Charging capability is also noteworthy, for example, DC fast charging capability permitting a quick refill in suitable conditions. Driving feel. For your video, capturing footage of the launch from standstill, some sweepers or highway merging, plus quiet cabin footage will be key. Given the size, some versions weigh over 2,200 kilograms, you'll want to show how it handles mass. One journalist noted the AWD performance version beat a Porsche Cayenne Coupe S in a 0 to 62 mph test, though battery range under load dropped more than claimed. On the flip side, some reviewers have critiqued the vehicle's handling dynamics. A big weight means it doesn't feel as nimble as smaller rivals. Key performance takeaways to mention: RWD variant, 6.7s 0 to 100 km/h, a 230 kW/380 Nm. Performance AWD variant, up to 390 kW/690 Nm, 4.5s 0 to 100 km per hour. Real-world range will depend on variant, driving style, climate. Battery charging technology, blade battery, give confidence in durability and safety. For your YouTube article, use voiceover to present the numbers, then cut to on-road shots of acceleration, dashboard launch, and perhaps a charging session, plugging in, waiting, showing state of charge. If you can capture the silence of EV mode and the instant torque, that'll resonate with viewers. Interior, technology practicality. Moving inside the GLS, the cabin aims to blend premium materials with high-tech features. One focal point, a large 15.6-inch rotating infotainment touchscreen. Other features include digital instrument cluster, high-quality audio system, for example, Dyne Audio in some markets, and extensive connectivity. Seats are offered in leather, or vegan leather equivalents, with ambient lighting, dual wireless phone chargers, and high-quality trim finishes. For example, the New Zealand spec mentions Napa leather seats, double-glazed front windows, 128-color ambient lighting and a panoramic sunroof. Practicality. The GLS is described as a 5-seat SUV, for most markets, rather than a 7-seat. Boot space figures vary by market but are generous for the class. The combination of long wheelbase and wide body means cabin volume is competitive. For your video, show rear seating space, headroom, rear seat comfort, cargo area with seats up, down, and how easy it is to load items, for example, electric tailgate if equipped. Tech user experience, highlights you should film. The rotating infotainment screen in action. Wireless charging pads in front console. HUD, heads-up display, if available. Connectivity, smartphone mirroring, voice assistant. Ambient lighting changing colors. Charging suck display in dash, and regenerative braking feel. Comfort and refinement, many reviewers applaud the quiet cabin and premium feel of materials. But mention the trade-off, with the fastback roofline, rear headroom may be slightly less than in upright SUVs, and visibility may be compromised in the rear. Worth test driving especially if you carry taller passengers or often use the rear seats. Safety driver assistance. Safety is a big pillar for modern EVs, and the GLS offers a comprehensive suite of driver assistance technologies. Features include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, collision avoidance, and in many markets, vehicle-to-load (V2L) functionality. The blade battery itself is marketed as ultra-safe, and BYD emphasizes the high-voltage pack's resistance to thermal runaway and durability. For filming, consider a segment showing the camera, radar sensors, if visible, the ADAS menu in the infotainment screen, and perhaps a demo of an autonomous or assisted driving feature, if you have safe environment for that. Mention warranty coverage too, for example, some markets list a 6-year/150,008 km warranty plus 8 years/160,008 km for the battery. Market fit, ownership considerations. So what should you consider if you're thinking about the GLS? Especially if you're in a country like Pakistan, or regions where BYD is new, you'll want to pay attention to these points. Strengths. Strong value, high equipment, strong performance, cutting-edge battery tech. EV advantage, lower running costs compared to ICE vehicles, reduced emissions, likely incentives if available. Premium feel, for a mid-sized SUV it offers lots of tech and high-end touches. Trade-offs. Charging infrastructure, if you're in Pakistan or a similar market, you'll need to evaluate availability of reliable fast charging infrastructure, DC, and home charging solutions. Real-world range versus claimed range, EVs perform best when fully charged, moderate temperatures, consistent driving. The claimed 567 km, NEDC, might be lower in real-world tropical or mountainous terrain. Service, parts support. BYD is still expanding its global network. Importing, service intervals and spare parts availability should be verified. Price. Import duties. If this model is imported, customs, taxes and duties may raise costs significantly beyond the showroom price. Practicality, size, seating. While 5 seats are plenty for many families, if you need 7 seats you'll need to check if a 7-seater variant exists or whether you accept 2 rows only. Resale. Brand support. As a relatively newer player in certain markets, resale value trends may be less established than legacy brands. It's for the GLS is ideal for a buyer who wants an EV SUV with premium tech, strong performance and standout design, not just a practical mass-market box. If your lifestyle involves frequent highway driving, modern comfort, and you are ready for electric mobility, this is a strong candidate. The BYD GLS is a striking addition to the EV SUV market. Bold design, impressive tech, serious performance credentials, and compelling value. Whether you go for the premium RWD version or the high-powered performance AWD variant, you are getting much more than a standard family SUV. For your YouTube audience, the key message is, this is not just another SUV, it's an EV with ambition. It combines luxury touches, future-facing battery tech and competitive performance all in one package. Show the vehicle in motion, highlight its features, mention the cost, especially import implications, and allow your viewers to imagine how it might fit their lives. If you're planning to film piece by piece, make sure you capture the exterior hero shot, the interior tech, driving dynamics and charging routine. And if you like, I can help you build a full filming script, with timestamps, B-roll suggestions, and on-camera voiceover sections, tailored for a 10-minute YouTube segment. Would you like me to prepare that?
Welcome back to my channel. Meet the BYD Atto 3, the compact electric SUV that turned heads when it first arrived and kept pushing its value proposition. Roomy interior, quirky but modern design, and BYD's Blade battery tech that promises safety and durability. In 2026 the Atto 3 remains one of the most compelling budget to mid-range EVs on the market, but it's not without controversy. Today we'll walk through what makes the Atto 3 great, what's changed for 2026, who it's for, and what to watch out for before you buy. Quick facts. Powertrain. Single front-mounted electric motor, around 150 kilowatts in many markets with lively mid-range thrust. Battery options. Commonly offered in approximately 50 kWh and approximately 60 kWh. Blade LFP packs. WLTP ranges vary by region. Extended range spec is the one to pick for highway driving. Charging. DC fast charging up to roughly 70 to 88 kW depending on trim. AC charging optional up to 11 kilowatts. Design and interior. BYD styled the Atto 3 with clean, modern lines, a sculpted front, compact SUV proportions, and an interior that feels more playful than sterile. The cabin is one of the Atto 3's strong suits. Simple controls, a large central touchscreen, and a unique, gym equipment-inspired dashboard theme that's become a talking point among reviewers. Seats are comfortable, visibility is good, and the footprint is compact enough for city driving while offering more cargo and rear seat space than many hatchbacks. Materials have improved over successive model years. Soft touch surfaces appear where buyers expect them, and BYD's software gives a lot of features for the money: connectivity, energy displays, and convenience features. That said, some controls can feel a bit clunky and the infotainment can be inconsistent between software versions, something prospective buyers should check during a test drive. Performance and driving impressions. On the road the Atto 3 leans toward comfort over sport. The standard 150 kilowatts front motor delivers brisk off-the-line acceleration, enough for confident merging and passing, and the suspension tuning favors a composed, settled ride over sharp handling. For most daily driving the Atto 3's power delivery is satisfying, smooth, linear, and with enough torque for city dash-and-go moments. If you're into hot hatch level bursts, the Atto 3 isn't that car, though 0 to 100 times in the 7 to 8 second bracket are common for the larger battery variants. For 2026 there have been reports and early rumors of new performance AWD variants being tested, including higher output dual-motor options on some markets. These are emerging items and still subject to confirmation from BYD. If BYD does introduce an AWD performance Atto 3, it would widen the appeal to buyers who want both EV efficiency and sporty dynamics. Range, charging, and real-world usability. Range figures depend heavily on the battery you pick and local test cycles, but expect WLTP numbers in the neighborhood of approximately 345 to 420 km for the standard and extended packs in most regions. In real-world mixed driving you'll typically see lower numbers, so the 60 kWh-ish pack is the safer choice if you do a lot of highway miles. BYD's Blade LFP chemistry is a standout. It's robust, less prone to thermal runaway, and historically durable, a big plus for long-term ownership. Charging is practical. AC charging can be done at home using the optional 11 kW wall box, and DC fast charging peaks at roughly 70 to 88 kW depending on trim. That means a DC session from approximately 30% to 80% takes on the order of 25 to 45 minutes depending on the battery, charger, and ambient conditions. Quick enough for mid-length brakes on a road trip, but not as rapid as the latest 800-volt rivals that charge much faster. If you prioritize the fastest charging speeds available today, look elsewhere. If you want stable, safe battery chemistry and simple charging logistics, the Atto 3 remains attractive. Safety and reliability. BYD marketed the Atto 3's safety strongly. The Blade battery is a headline feature, and early Euro NCAP overall safety ratings were favorable. However, there have been important safety-related stories to note. Regulators and testers raised concerns about the Atto 3's driver assistance performance in some evaluations. In late 2024, Euro NCAP gave the Atto 3's driver assist features a "not recommended" assessment for certain systems, highlighting shortcomings in driver monitoring and collision avoidance measures. That doesn't mean the car is unsafe overall, but it does mean buyers should test ADAS features themselves, check for software updates, and verify the specific regional configuration before purchase. Additionally, BYD issued large recalls in 2024 for certain models over an electric power steering column controller issue. While that recall focused on a subset and was addressed, it's a reminder to verify recall history at the dealer. Value proposition and competition. What makes the Atto 3 tough to ignore is value. BYD has been aggressive on features per dollar, attractive list prices, a long warranty in many markets, and a feature set that undercuts many legacy manufacturers. If you compare it with rivals like the Hyundai Kona Electric, Kia Niro EV, or entry-level Tesla Y models depending on region, the Atto 3 competes on space, battery safety, LFP Blade battery, and standard equipment. Still, consider three trade-offs. Charge speed, not class-leading, maturity of software, ADAS, some systems need refinement, and brand perception in certain markets. If you want a refined, premium-feeling EV with the fastest charging and the most polished driver assistance, there are alternatives, but they usually demand a higher price. For buyers prioritizing low operating cost, battery safety, and roomy daily usability, the Atto 3 is often a pragmatic choice. Buy the Atto 3 if you want an affordable, well-equipped EV with real-world practicality. You value battery safety and longevity. Blade LFP battery. You do mostly city or mixed driving and can live with medium-fast DC charging speeds. Skip the Atto 3 or wait if you need the absolute fastest DC charging and maximum WLTP range for long-distance highway touring. You require top-tier ADAS and driver assistance performance today. Brand familiarity, dealer network depth, or resale certainty are your top priorities. The BYD Atto 3 in 2026 remains a strong value play in the compact electric SUV segment, practical, well-equipped, and backed by battery chemistry that prioritizes safety. It isn't perfect. Driver assistance needs work in some regions and charging speed isn't class-topping, but for many buyers the pros outweigh the cons. If you're thinking of buying one, test drive it, verify the regional battery charging spec, check for the latest ADAS software updates, and ask the dealer about recall and service support. If you want, I can now make a video script version, a thumbnail text, or a short description for your YouTube upload. Which would you like next? Sources for readers who want to dig deeper. BYD Europe product page, technical summaries and community reviews. Euro NCAP Reuters coverage of driver assist concerns. Regional reviews noting battery charging specs.
Welcome back to my channel. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled advanced technology, premium comfort, and next-level performance. The 2026 Volvo XC90 continues to exemplify Scandinavian design principles, blending elegance with aerodynamic efficiency. Its bold front grille, paired with sleek LED headlights, gives the SUV a commanding presence on the road. The sculpted body lines enhance both aesthetics and airflow, reducing drag while adding to the vehicle's sophisticated appeal. By Taboola sponsored links, you may like C. Macready, Lalem Verisure €199 HT Oluda €999 HT. Verisure. Wheel options range from stylish alloys to premium finishes that complement the exterior color palette, which includes metallic shades and understated matte options. Chrome accents and subtle roof rails contribute to a luxurious appearance, while maintaining the XC90's signature blend of form and function. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled interior comfort. Inside the cabin, the 2026 XC90 delivers a premium experience that prioritizes comfort and convenience. Soft touch materials, leather upholstery, and high-quality finishes provide a refined environment for both driver and passengers. Ergonomically designed seats are fully adjustable and offer excellent lumbar support for long journeys. Ambient lighting and panoramic sunroof options further enhance the interior atmosphere, creating a sense of spaciousness and tranquility. The second and third row seating has been thoughtfully designed to provide ample legroom, ensuring that even the largest families can travel comfortably. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled advanced technology. Volvo has equipped the 2026 XC90 with cutting-edge technology to enhance safety, convenience, and driving enjoyment. The large central touchscreen serves as the command hub, providing access to navigation, entertainment, and vehicle settings. Voice control and smartphone integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto make it easy to stay connected on the move. Driver assist features include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system. These systems work seamlessly to reduce driver fatigue and enhance safety, reflecting Volvo's long-standing commitment to innovative safety solutions. 2026 Airstream Basecamp X, compact adventure trailer for epic road trips and off-road journeys. 2026 Airstream Basecamp X, compact adventure trailer for epic road trips and off-road journeys. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled performance and engine options. Performance has been upgraded in the 2026 XC90 to meet the expectations of modern SUV buyers. The vehicle is available with hybrid and fully electric powertrain options, offering a balance between efficiency and power. Turbocharged engines provide responsive acceleration, while the hybrid system delivers smooth, quiet operation with lower emissions. All-wheel drive comes standard on higher trims, ensuring excellent traction in diverse driving conditions. The suspension system has been refined to provide a smooth ride on highways while maintaining stability over uneven terrain, allowing the XC90 to handle both city streets and country roads with confidence. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled safety features. Safety remains a cornerstone of Volvo's brand identity. The 2026 XC90 features an array of active and passive safety technologies. The reinforced body structure, coupled with multiple airbags and crumple zones, offers enhanced protection in the event of a collision. Advanced systems like collision avoidance, pedestrian detection, and automatic emergency braking are integrated with real-time monitoring to help prevent accidents before they occur. Volvo's commitment to safety ensures that the XC90 is not only a luxury vehicle but also a reliable and secure family SUV. 2026. Volvo XC90 unveiled infotainment and connectivity. The infotainment system in the 2026 XC90 is designed for both ease of use and functionality. The high-resolution touchscreen supports multi-touch gestures and offers customizable layouts for quick access to frequently used features. Premium audio systems provide immersive sound quality, making every journey more enjoyable. Connectivity options include wireless charging, multiple USB ports, and an integrated Wi-Fi hotspot, enabling passengers to stay connected while on the move. These features cater to modern lifestyles, making the XC90 suitable for work, leisure, and family adventures alike. 2026 Ford Mustang Unleashed. Next general performance, aggressive design and record-breaking power. 2026 Ford Mustang Unleashed. Next general performance, aggressive design and record-breaking power. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled driving dynamics. Driving dynamics in the 2026 XC90 are refined to offer a blend of comfort, stability, and responsiveness. Steering is precise and well-weighted, providing confidence in tight city corners as well as on open highways. The adaptive suspension adjusts to road conditions in real time, ensuring a smooth ride without sacrificing control. Noise, vibration, and harshness have been minimized, resulting in a quiet and serene cabin environment. The combination of responsive handling and sophisticated suspension makes the XC90 a pleasure to drive, whether on long-distance trips or daily commutes. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled cargo and practicality. Practicality is another strong point of the 2026 XC90. The rear cargo area offers generous storage space, which can be expanded by folding the second and third row seats. Smart storage compartments, underfloor trays, and adjustable cargo hooks make it easy to organize luggage, groceries, or sports equipment. The tailgate is powered and can be opened with a foot gesture, simplifying loading and unloading. These features enhance usability for families and adventure enthusiasts alike, ensuring that the XC90 is versatile enough to meet diverse needs. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled environmental and efficiency features. Volvo has focused on sustainability in the 2026 XC90. Hybrid and electric powertrain options reduce carbon emissions and fuel consumption, while regenerative braking helps extend range. Lightweight materials and aerodynamic design improvements contribute to efficiency without compromising performance or comfort. In addition, the interior incorporates eco-friendly materials in seat fabrics and trims, highlighting Volvo's commitment to environmentally conscious design. The XC90 demonstrates that luxury, performance, and sustainability can coexist seamlessly. 2026 BMW 850i unveiled. Twin-turbo performance, luxury design and next-gen technology revealed. 2026 BMW 850i unveiled. Twin-turbo performance, luxury design and next-gen technology revealed. 2026 Volvo XC90 unveiled trim levels and pricing. The 2026 XC90 is available in multiple trims, each offering a unique combination of features and performance options. The base model provides essential luxury and safety features, while higher trims include advanced technology, premium audio, panoramic sunroof, and enhanced interior materials. Pricing varies depending on trim level, powertrain, and optional packages, offering flexibility for different budgets. With its range of configurations, the XC90 appeals to both families seeking practicality and enthusiasts desiring a sophisticated driving experience. The 2026 Volvo XC90 sets a new benchmark for luxury SUVs, blending advanced technology, premium comfort, and refined performance. Its stylish design, versatile interior, and comprehensive safety suite make it an ideal choice for families and discerning drivers. With hybrid and electric options, the XC90 also embraces the future of sustainable mobility without compromising power or luxury. This SUV reaffirms Volvo's position as a leader in safety, innovation, and Scandinavian design excellence.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 Kia Sorento, a three-row SUV that offers a lot of flexibility, modern tech, and an appealing value proposition. Whether you're shopping for a family vehicle, a daily driver, or something with extra versatility, the Sorento positions itself as a smart choice. In this video we'll explore its exterior design, powertrain options, interior features, technology, driving experience, and how it stacks up against rivals. Let's get started. Design. Exterior presence. Visually, the 2026 Sorento presents a modern, bold stance with some rugged cues mixed with refined touches. From the front you'll notice the prominent grille, sleek LED headlamps, and a somewhat upright profile that signals its three-row capability. The exterior styling has been tweaked for this model year with some refreshed trim elements to give it a bit more character. On the side the roofline remains practical, with a sufficiently large greenhouse, roof rails available for extra cargo, and optional exterior packages like the X Pro trim that bring in more off-road inspired aesthetics. In fact, certain X Pro trims are highlighted with terrain mode and all-wheel drive (AWD) capabilities. The rear design keeps things clean, with an ample tailgate opening to facilitate easier loading of cargo or third-row passengers. One small caveat: while the exterior looks attractive for its class, the third row and cargo space behind it are somewhat more compact compared to some larger three-row SUVs. Reviewers noted that the Sorento's width and depth in the back seat and cargo bay are modest for full-size family usage. Powertrain options. Performance. Under the hood, the 2026 Sorento offers multiple powertrain options depending on your region and trim. According to CarDriver, the standard engine is a 2.5-liter four-cylinder producing around 191 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. For those who want more performance, a turbocharged 2.5-liter inline-4 offers up to 281 horsepower and 311 pounds-feet of torque. In the U.S. market, Kia indicates that the Sorento is available with a turbocharged 281 horsepower engine, and available all-wheel drive with terrain mode standard on AWD trims. There are also hybrid variants, and plug-in hybrid versions in some markets, though specifics vary by region. In terms of driving performance, reviewers suggest that the turbo 2.5-liter is decently quick for a mid-sized three-row SUV, though it may not feel as sporty as some dedicated performance SUVs. CarDriver estimates 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 6.0 seconds for the turbo version, and closer to 9.6 seconds for the base non-turbo. Towing capacity for certain trims, notably the X Pro, is up to 4,500 pounds, about 2,041 kilograms, when properly equipped. Fuel economy depends on the engine and drive configuration. While official EPA numbers for 2026 weren't fully available at the time of review, previous model years suggest figures around 23 miles per gallon city, 31 miles per gallon highway for the base engine. If your region gets the hybrid or PHEV version, efficiency will be better. Interior tech features. Step inside the 2026 Sorento and you'll find an interior geared toward modern families and tech-savvy drivers. The dashboard features clean lines, quality materials, and an overall design that aims to feel upscale. CarDriver comments on the attractive layout, nice materials, and solid build quality. One highlight is the dual display setup. Many trims offer a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster alongside a 12.3-inch infotainment screen. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and higher trims may include premium audio systems, like Bose, wireless charging, and other comfort tech upgrades. Storage and cubbies are ample for this class, making it practical for family use. Seating configuration. The Sorento offers 6 or 7 passenger layouts depending on whether you choose second-row captain's chairs or a bench seat. Also, the third row is genuinely usable, for kids or shorter adults, though not as generous as some competitors. Cargo space behind the third row is modest, and reviewers mention that you may find it tight if you regularly carry full passengers plus large luggage. This is something to consider if you prioritize maximum cargo volume. On the comfort front, available features include things like heated, ventilated front seats, ambient lighting, and more premium trim choices in higher levels. The 2026 model updates include enhancements like a leather-trimmed steering wheel and improved exterior trim packages. Technology safety. Kia has loaded the 2026 Sorento with driver assist features and technology to match modern expectations. On the safety front, features such as automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and 360-degree camera systems are offered in many trims. For example, one feature set, all-wheel drive, AWD, versions now come standard with terrain mode to help in varied driving conditions. Also, the availability of a full-display digital rear-view mirror and digital key functionality is noted in higher trims. As for tech connectivity, the dual screens, wireless smartphone integration, available premium audio, and optional digital features make the cabin feel suitably up-to-date. For families especially, these features matter. Practicality. Family use. The Sorento is clearly aimed at families and people needing versatility. With 3 rows, it offers more than 2-row crossover vehicles while being more manageable than full-size SUVs. It's practical for daily commuting, school runs, and weekend trips. That said, important trade-offs. Third row, while usable, it's tighter than some of its competitors. Reviewers suggest that adult comfort in the third row is somewhat limited. Cargo space behind the third row is smaller than larger full-size SUVs. They expect to compromise a little if you carry full occupancy plus large cargo. Trim complexity. With many engine/transmission/drive and trim combinations, LX, S, X, SX, X-Line, X-Pro, choices can be overwhelming for buyers. However, the value proposition is strong. Starting MSRP in the US for the base ICE, internal combustion engine, model is about $32,190, excluding destination, for 2026. For what you get in features, tech, and utility, the Sorento competes well in its class. How it compares. Who it's for. The 2026 Sorento faces competition from other 3-row crossover SUVs, models like the Toyota Highlander, Honda Pilot, Volkswagen Atlas and its own sibling the Kia Palisade. What sets it apart? Strong feature content for the price. Available turbo engine with more power than some base competitors. Flexible interior configuration, 6-7 seats, and decent tech. Value-oriented brand positioning. What might make you look elsewhere? If you prioritize maximum third-row space and cargo behind it, larger SUVs may be better. Reviewers note that the Sorento falls a bit short in that area. If towing heavy loads very often is a requirement, larger SUVs with V6 engines may provide more capacity. If you want a highly sporty or premium SUV experience, there are more expensive competitors offering luxury finishes and more aggressive performance. Thus, who is the 2026 Sorento ideal for? Families or households needing seating for 6-7 people. Buyers who want modern tech, safety features, and connectivity without going into luxury pricing. Drivers who occasionally need AWD or light towing but primarily daily use around town and highway. Value-focused buyers who want flexibility, good design, and a strong warranty. Kia's warranty has traditionally been generous. Updates. What's new for 2026? While the Sorento was refreshed recently, in last model years, for 2026 the updates are more incremental rather than full redesign. Key changes include: terrain mode now standard on all AWD trims. Exterior trim enhancements especially on X-Line and X-Pro models, glossy black lower front and rear trim, grille surround, and other design highlights. Interior tweaks such as a new leather-trimmed steering wheel to better match Kia's higher-end models. Pricing structure updated for 2026. This means that for 2026, if you're buying new, you get some nice refinements although the core architecture remains unchanged. That's good for reliability and continuity, but some buyers hoping for a dramatic redesign may feel it's more evolutionary than revolutionary. Strong value, plenty of features for a relatively competitive price. Good engine choices including a turbo for more power. Modern tech and safety features. Flexible seating, 6 or 7 seat configurations. Stylish and contemporary design. Third row space is tighter than many full-size 3 rows. Cargo capacity behind the third row is modest. With many trim, engine options, choosing the right one can be tricky. For heavy towing or ultra-premium finish expectations, you might look to more expensive vehicles. Pricing availability, in US. For the US market, pricing for the 2026 Sorento starts at about $32,190 for the base ICE model, excluding destination, for the LX trim. Higher trims and powertrain options, turbo, hybrid, AWD, will raise the price accordingly. International markets including Pakistan may have different pricing due to taxes, import duties, engine options, and local configurations. For example, earlier model years in Pakistan had Sorento variants in the PKR 1.37-1.67 kr range. So if you're in Rawalpindi or elsewhere in Pakistan, be sure to check local import demands, dealer pricing, and availability of the 2026 model. Thoughts recommendation. The 2026 Kia Sorento is a compelling choice in the mid-size 3-row SUV category. It strikes a good balance between practicality, modern technology, and value. If you're looking for a family-friendly SUV with strong features, decent performance, and all the right seats for the kids, the Sorento should be on your short list. If I were to pick one, I'd lean toward a trim with the turbo 2.5-liter engine, for the extra performance, and AWD, for extra security in varied conditions. I'd also make sure to check the third row and cargo space in persona. If you often carry adults back there or large luggage, you might want to compare the dimension closely. But overall, the 2026 Sorento delivers a lot of SUV for the money. So whether you're making the video, writing a review, or just exploring your next vehicle purchase, the 2026 Sorento deserves serious consideration.